What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website, TheHunterGT.com. It is down right now. It's going to say the Hunter GT has the website under construction, but forget about that. It'll be up any day now. It's going to have some awesome content on it, a whole new refreshed look. Go check it out, TheHunterGT.com. So what is going on today? It is Tuesday. That means Detecting 101. Well, I decided today I'm going to do another little screencast for this one here, and it's a question I get asked quite often. Where am I going to find old coins? Where do I find the old stuff, Hunter GT? Where do I find old silver? I've never found silver. I haven't even found a wheat penny. Help me. What do I do? Well, first of all, location is everything. If you just live in a stucco house in a brand new town from 1990 or something like that, in that area, well, you're probably not going to be finding wheat pennies. So location, location, location. What I like to do, I live in Fresno, California. So look at my Google search here. Fresno history. We're going to go ahead and hit enter there. And what happens? Well, look at all this rad stuff here we get on the screen. We got Wikipedia, Fresno, California, talking about how it was founded in 1872, Central Pacific Railroad Station, yada, yada, yada. And we just have all these different links here. And this is what you should be doing. You should be clicking on all of these links. You're just inserting your town. Fresno history. So let's say you live in Winnemucca. That's what you're going to type in right there. Okay? If you live wherever you are, that's the city or town or whatever. You're going to pop in history, and you're just going to start clicking on every single link you can to bring up maps and images. I mean, look at these images. Look at all this old black and white stuff here. I mean, this is some good stuff here. Look at these people. Old covered wagon here, horse-drawn wagon going to church, something like that. So this is what I'm talking about. You know this town is old. You can see pictures. You can line up some of these websites and read. There is nothing more valuable than getting online and just reading about your local town via the internet. Google is your friend. Number two, I can't really show you a picture of it or anything like that, but your local library. You're going to go in there, you're going to find old books of your town, Fresno history books, let's say, pamphlets, maps, things like that, that guys have written and been published, and you're not going to find them online. Why? Because they're just old books laying around in your library specific to your area, and you're probably never going to find that in a Google search. So your local library is another wonderful research option for you. So when I type in Fresno history here on Google, what do we get? We get a couple websites. So we're going to go look at this first one here, first tab, Wikipedia. Look at that, Wikipedia, the National Register of Historic Places. This is a big one right here. The National Register of Historic Places. Look that up and then place your city afterwards. So National Register of Historic Places, Fresno or Winnemucca or Miami or New York City or whatever, you know. And basically you're going to get all these buildings, locations, fields, whatnot that are on the national list. Now, don't let this scare you. Do not let this scare you. This is just a listing. It's just a database. Nowhere does it say you cannot metal detect these locations, these properties. However, many of them are obviously private property or a historical site that they do not want you digging and metal detecting on. So be careful. However, many of them can be a public park, a public area, no state or local laws saying you cannot metal detect, gold prospect, search for relics, etc., etc. So know your laws, look them up online, never call and ask anybody. Absolutely look them up online and get as much information as you can, and that's another good start right here. So what's this next one here? Well, look at this. The local valley history. We're in Fresno, California, which is part of the San Joaquin Valley. So they call it the valley around here. So look right here, the Fresno Historical Society. I'm on the Historical Society website, basically. They're going to have all sorts of links, all sorts of stuff to go through. I'm not going to do it right here, but just about every town has either a local history website, a local group, a society of some sort, a local little museum. Go ask questions. Go talk to the lady that's sitting at the front desk of the museum. She probably doesn't hardly talk to anybody. Go visit her. talk it up, chat it up. You may just get yourself a new place to dig. So look at this. This is another one here that was just one of the links here. As I scrolled down, it was one of these links here that I clicked, this one. And look at all this stuff from Fresno. It's more of the stuff on the list here, the historical list. But look, the year 1853, 1917, the Bank of Italy, 1911, the Bricks Mansion. I can't go hunt that. I would need permission. But this is a head start for the areas. Look, it's giving me an address right here. It's giving me a date right here. I mean, this is good stuff here, folks. This is good stuff. I could go drive by and say, okay, it's all covered in concrete. I don't even need to drive by. I just bring up Google Maps. Boom, I'm done. I'm looking at it from the top-down satellite view saying, okay, it's all covered in concrete. Or no, look, there is a huge park right next to the Mao Bridge Apartments from 1911. I'm going to go hunt that park. Oh, look at this old water tower. I know this water tower, 1894. There's a park right next to it. I'm going to go hunt that park in that area. So this is the sort of stuff you need to be looking at. Here is another favorite of mine, oldmapsonline.org. This is a huge home run right here for me personally. You might hate it, you might love it. So browse old maps. Look at this, Fresno comes up. Why? Because the internet's smart and it knows right where I'm at. So I hover my mouse over here, I can zoom in and look at these different maps that pop up all around Fresno North, Fresno South from the 60s, the 40s. Kerman's right next to Fresno. I mean, that's a 10-minute drive to right here, 15-minute drive. So look at all these old maps from the 40s, from the 20s on the sidebar here, from look at this, 1891 over here. So what happened? Let's just click on this one from 1923. We bring it up. And look at this. I know these streets. I know it. Some of them are labeled. Some of them are really helpful and they label. Yeah, so Kirk School. Look, that's an old school right there from 1923. I've never heard of that school, so I'm guessing it's demolished now. But, I mean, look at this stuff. So you got schools with the little flags. You have churches with the crosses here. Look at this. There's a church on every corner back in the day. There's one here. There's another church here. There's another church over here. Look, there's a school here. There's a school over here. So I don't know, guys. You got to research this sort of stuff. Old Maps Online is a great one. Oldmapsonline.org. Check it out. Another one here, Historic Aerials. So this is their website, historicaerials.com. You click right here where it says Viewer. What happens? It brings up the viewer. Let's scroll out. I don't know where it puts me here. This is not Fresno. I'm not sure where I'm at, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to go click right here on the left-hand side. You see where it says Aerials? And look at this. So we're going to scroll all the way down to 1957. And look at that. A picture of that same place from an airplane flyover in 1957. You line this up with Google Maps here. You're saying, okay, that building was here. This one's here. Oh, this one's not here anymore. Look, this is an open field over here. So this is just stuff you guys need to be using. This is how I find old spots, old parks, old locations around California. When I was living in Colorado, I'm just Googling. I'm just going to the local library and looking at old books, old maps, old pictures, anything I can find, and match it up with today's maps on Google Maps that everybody knows like the back of their hand, basically. So that's it. Just a quick little video here on how to find the old stuff, how to research your local library, Google Maps, Wikipedia, National Register of Historic Places. These are the types of searches you need to be doing. The history of Fresno, historic places of Fresno, old places of Fresno, and you're inserting your town, where I'm saying Fresno, you're inserting the name of your town. So historic buildings of Fresno, old swimming spots in Fresno, old trails in Fresno, horse-drawn wagon trails, you know, whatever is what you're looking for. Military camps around Fresno if you live over in the Civil War area. This is the sort of stuff you want to be looking at, and make sure you're on public property. Make sure you are getting permission if you're on private property. Do not cross any boundaries or fences without permission. The law is the law. I hope you enjoyed these videos. The Hunter GT signing off. I will see you on the next video.